The next day at school, we were in the middle of an exam when suddenly the girls started squealing. We all turned to the door to see Julie.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. Okay? That should be your sign. That should be your sign, alright? You already have a whole team, a whole squad, a whole army falling for this dude. So you better not, okay? That should be, boom, off turning immediately, bro. Every single bad thought should be just erased out of existence, okay? Alright, so it's time for another MSA video. We haven't done these in a while. It's one of the few things that, you know, you can make really good content out of. So, yeah, I mean, I just picked the first video I saw. This one's 17 minutes. Let's just get into it. Let's try to make this video as short as possible.
Looking into the sun is really painful to the eyes. But you know what's even more painful? Seeing cheerleaders posing and pouting in front of jocks. I just wanted to study in the gym, but I forgot there was an audition for the muse of this year's football game. Suddenly, I sneezed, and everyone turned to me. Dude, there she is. Even the way she sneezed is so pretty. I think we found our muse. She's gonna be perfect for the team. The biggest brat in the universe, Candace, had a violent reaction. Excuse me, are you guys blind? This peasant is not even a cheerleader, and look at her messy hair and cheap clothes. But the point is, she's still the prettiest. Candace looked at me with murder in her eyes, and it was my signal to run. But she ran after me and pulled me by my shirt. You're just our stupid maid's daughter. Always remember that. I reached for her arm and twisted it away.
You're telling me we are 1 minute in and we're already gonna get a 1v1? Or maybe not even that. Maybe she actually just put her in her place. Like, nah, come here, give me your arm. Give me your arm. And you just put them into place. Woo! That's what I want to see. Alright? That's what I like to see, alright? If they're talking shit, put them in their place, bro. They have a place in this world, alright? And it's in the bottom, okay? It's in the pits of hell, okay? I like what I'm seeing. We are 1 minute in, and for one of the first times ever in MSA history, I like what I'm seeing. I actually like what I'm seeing. But that's probably gonna change very soon.
At least I'm prettier than you. Always remember that. And I flipped my hair and ran again. I knew I was gonna pay for saying that, but it was worth it. Hi, my name is Stellar, and I just wanted to have a peaceful life with my mom. But it's impossible if you live with billionaire brats from hell. Before I can...
Bro, like, what is with these MSA billionaire stories, bro? There's literally a billionaire in every story. Where are all these billionaires coming from, bro? There was one that I watched where it was like a family owned half a city. Half a city! What city are we talking about, bro? What family owns half a city? Like, what? You can't do that. I mean, I might have to look that up. Like, must have been a small ass city, bro. Must have been a tiny city. Like, it's always it's always something with billionaires, bro. It's hilarious.
Continue, please like and subscribe. Mom had been working for a super rich lady, Mrs. Branson, since I was a kid. In return, she gave us a cottage next to the mansion and paid for my tuition at a private school. She might sound like a generous lady, but she actually did all of this because no maid could put up with her besides Mom. She was mean and rude, and I hated her to the core. She had twins my age, Candace and Julian, and they were as bad as their mom. Thankfully, Julian had left for boarding school 7 years ago, but I still had Candace to deal with. Candace had always been jealous of me because I was prettier and smarter than her. And because of what happened in the gym yesterday, she forced me to do all her homework. One night while I was studying, I heard loud voices outside. I wanted to check what it was and saw Mrs. Branson yelling at Mom in front of her guests. How dare you serve us with silver utensils? Where are the gold ones? Did you steal them? She made us feel poor for a second, Mom. It was traumatizing. As Mom was apologizing nonstop, Mrs. Branson just kept on humiliating her in front of everyone. I so wanted to punch her fake lips, but Mom gave me a look to behave. I didn't do anything then, but the next day I sneaked into the kitchen and sprinkled the hottest chili powder in the world onto their soup. A few minutes later, I was grinning from the...
You should have just put poison in there, like, just poison these billionaires, bro. Who would know, bro? Who would find out? Who would? Okay, to be fair, yeah, you might get caught. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. You might actually get caught for that. But put like, okay, not poison, but like, bro, like chili powder is nothing. Like, put some like you know the thing that gives you like severe diarrhea. Just put that in. Like, what? Wait, chili powder. People like spicy food. There are people who eat spicy food on the daily, bro. That's nothing, bro. Come on. Bro, weak ass comeback. Like, what?
On the balcony as both witches ran around the mansion with burning tongues.
Yeah, but they could have been running around with diarrhea, bro. Like that would have been much funnier, bro. Imagine if they're running around and there's just liquid poop just spilling out everywhere. That would be much more, like, you cannot tell me that wouldn't be more hilarious. That would obviously be more funny. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing?
I felt so pleased with myself, but Mom was furious. Mrs. Branson fired the cook because of what you did. I have no idea what you're talking about, Mom. I know it was you. How many times do I have to tell you to stay out of trouble? But those two are just horrible. We have to put up with them at least until you graduate high school. There are just a few months left. Please. Ugh, fine. But a few days later, Mom fell down the stairs and broke her ankle. She couldn't walk for some months, so I had to take her place. Which only made Candace happier, because she could boss me around even more. She made me do the stupidest tasks, like painting hearts on her nails and braiding her boyfriend's long hair. And when Mrs. Branson informed me that Julian was coming back, I just knew that things were about to get worse. After cleaning up his room, I felt so exhausted that I sat down on his couch to rest for 5 minutes, and I dozed off. When I woke up, I saw a guy with the most beautiful green eyes staring right at me. Was I dreaming? He looked so majestic. Hello, Buttface. Did you miss me? Buttface? That's what Julian used to call me. Oh, you're here. Sorry, I got so tired that I fell asleep. Seems like you were having a very interesting dream. Was it about me?
Isn't this the son of the billionaire? There's no way. There's no way. Please. You're one of the only actually good MSA characters. Please don't do this to me. Or to anyone watching this. I don't think anybody wants to see. Come on, just don't do it, bro. Just don't do it.
Me? Yeah. I dreamed that I was punching your liver. Still feisty as ever. Why are you an amaze unicorn?
Still feisty as ever. Still feisty as ever, I see. You're still as feisty as ever. You have not changed, dear. You are just as feisty as ever. Now come kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical. With your dumb ass! Ooh, you better shut the fuck up. Yeah, you better shut the
Uniform. Where's your mom? She had a small accident, so I'm replacing her. Temporarily. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot to do. Later that night, as I was serving their dinner, I noticed Julian's eyes following me everywhere. He even purposefully brushed his hand against mine. What was up with this jerk? And why had he turned out so fine? One night, I saw Mrs. Branson throwing out one of her branded bags in the trash just because it had a small stain. After making sure that everyone was asleep, I sneaked out and took it. But when I told Mom, she got so scared. What if she finds out that you stole it? You know that woman. She'll make our lives hell. Technically, I didn't steal it because she'd already thrown it out. If the bag was alive, I'm sure it would prefer to be in the hands of a cute owner instead of rotting in the garbage, right? I will never win against you. Exactly. The next day at school, we were in the middle of an exam when suddenly the girls started squealing. We all turned to the door to see Julie.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was just about to say that. Okay? That should be your sign. Alright? You already have a whole team, a whole squad, a whole army falling for this dude. So you better not, okay? That should be, boom, off turning immediately, bro. Every single bad thought should be just erased out of existence, okay? Like,
When
look
suddenly
at this.
the girls started squealing.
Look at this. It's an army, bro. You can go to war with these people. You can literally recruit these people, okay? And make them die in combat. Because let's be honest, these people's lives don't matter. Like, they're all loving in unison. So you might as well just send them to war. Like, come on, go fight and send them to. Yeah, I don't know. People are pretty sensitive about war nowadays, so I don't know if I'm gonna make the joke, but yeah, just send them to war.
We all turned to the door to see Julian peeking with a
Hello, ladies. I know. I'm just irresistible. I got the drip. I got the physique. I got the looks. And I'm just such a nice guy. Oh yeah, and I'm also rich, and I think that's most important. Because y'all are gold diggers. But it's okay. I just want some pussy. So, you know, if you just come here, I'll just give you money, okay? Alright? And you'll get to experience a good time.
smile. What was he doing here? Suddenly, he waved at me and blew me a kiss.
If that ever happened to me, bro, like, I might actually switch schools. Like, I'm not even joking. I don't even want to look at this person's face again, bro. I swear, if the frame switches and she's sitting like this, blushing, yeah, nah. I might just end it early. I mean, it's a 17-minute video anyways. It might have been a mistake. I mean, 17 minutes is a pretty long time.
My tummy did a weird
I should have known. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm surprised. I don't even know why I'm surprised. It's MSA. It's MSA. There's not been a single good... Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm hating on this channel a little too much. The animations are actually fire. The stories are fire. It's just... They're so cringe and awkward. They're just... And there's always some, like... There's always some guy, bro. Like, and that's what pissed me off. Like, can we find one story, where there's not a guy involved? Or at least not in this way, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's impossible. It's impossible to find, like, whatever.
flip. As soon as he left, Candace elbowed me in the ribs. My brother's just fooling around.
You better... Bah! Yeah, you better... No. You better get back. You better knock this bitch out. Okay, if I don't see the cleanest right hook from you, that's it. I'm not even gonna lie, that's it. Please just do something. Attack her, bro.
Stop dreaming. You're not his type. Oh, trust me, he's not my type either. It didn't matter even if he was. I had to stay away from him because being involved with Julian meant trouble.
Really?
One day, while he was working out in the living room, he suddenly called for me. Do you think my muscles look hard enough? Or...
Okay, I'm wasting time. I'm honestly wasting time.
Or should I work out more? To be honest, they were a work of art, but there was no way I'd tell him that. I think you should get a life, sir. He just grinned at me and laid down on his back. He then asked me to hold down his feet and started doing crunches.
Oh, that's true. You're a slave. I completely forgot you're a slave to these people. Wait! Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh, that's bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think we all know what that means. Yeah, cuz if you're a forced slave, you're going to have to do whatever he says. And let's face it, bro, Julian is going to be he's going to be diabolical. Oh, it's such a shame. How many months was there left? Like just a few months? That's too bad. I honestly feel for you. Like that's gotta suck.
Held my breath when I realized how close our lips were when he sat up. He was definitely doing this on purpose.
But he can just say, like, like he can basically just say to you, sit on my dick, and you'll have to do it because otherwise, they'll kick you guys out. I mean, otherwise there's no point of you even being a maid to them. That's not good. That's not good at all, actually. That's terrible. That sounds like a terrible life. I'm not gonna lie.
Excuse me, but are you flirting with me? Am I that obvious? If you think you can add me to your list of girlfriends, you're mistaken. You're really amusing. Too bad you lost those chubby cheeks. I can't call you buttface anymore. Should I call you sweetface now?
He called me sweet face.
Ow, that is so cringy. What school did you go to? Wattpad High?
You're right. That is cringy. So please, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not holding out hope for this character. I don't even remember your name. I remember Julian's name. I don't even remember yours. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. All right.
Chuckled and reached for my cheeks to pinch them. You're so cute, especially when you blush.
See, he can do whatever he wants to. That's the thing. It doesn't even matter. I don't even know why he's trying to risk you up so hard. I mean, I hope it's not working, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day, because he can just say what he wants and he'll get it. So it's just too bad. It's just too bad.
It's a blush of hatred. Anyway, I still have a mountain of laundry to do, so bye. I left before things could get weirder. I did my best to avoid him at school, but he was always doing silly things to grab my attention. And one of my friends suddenly started pestering me. Hey girl, I saw that hottie from the other class flirting with you yesterday. Are you guys like a thing? Ew, yuck, no, I don't date players. Okay, that's amazing. Maybe I'll ask him out then. I suddenly found myself grabbing her by her hair. Don't even think about it. My friend was totally surprised.
Are we good? Yo, my chair just made a pretty violent sound there. Okay, I think we're good. Damn, I need to be more careful. I need to be more careful and considerate.
Surprised by my behavior, and so was I. I realized that I was actually having a crush on Julian, but I would never admit it, ever. A week later, Mrs. Branson hosted a grand New Year's Eve party at the mansion, and I helped the kitchen staff serve the food. I couldn't help noticing Julian staring at me the whole evening. It made me feel excited for some reason. While I was washing the dishes, someone suddenly breathed down my neck. Wanna get out of here? Your mom's gonna kill me. So you're scared? Where's that fearless little girl who used to kick my butt? And I was sold. We sneaked out and slipped into a sports car. Where are we going? Wherever fate is taking us. I was so confused when he brought me to a grass field. Why are we here exactly? You'll have to wait for it. As we sat on the car's hood and waited for whatever it was, we started talking. Why do you like racing so much? It's too dangerous. Racing makes me feel like I'm flying, like I'm alive and free. How about you? Do you still want to become a nurse? Of course. Remember when you stole my stethoscope when we were kids? It was just so cute how you ran around and listened to random people's heartbeats and tummies.
Totally.
Oh, look, there it is.
Totally.
Suddenly, the night sky was filled with the most spectacular fireworks.
Oh, suddenly,
I remember
right?
you wanted to see those New Year's fireworks so badly once when we were kids. But you missed it because Candace and I locked you up in a bathroom. Yep, you both are horrible creatures. I'm sorry about that. I was a dumb kid. I felt butterflies as we
I was a dumb kid. But I'm sexy now, okay? I'm sexy now. And corny as hell. But you know, I'm still sexy and tall and rich, so you know, you should definitely give me a shot. This is a very sad story. What's crazy is we're only just barely more than halfway through, so
watched the fireworks in silence. I closed my eyes and just enjoyed the colors behind my eyes. When I opened them again, I saw him staring at me. He was leaning in closer when
Yeah.
suddenly my phone started to ring. It was Mrs. Branson. Your mom is calling. We need to go back. Can we make it in 10? Try me. He winked at me before stepping on the pedal, and the next thing I knew, I was screaming as he drove like a maniac. The party wasn't over yet when we got back home. As we sneaked in from the back, we suddenly saw Mrs. Branson walking towards us. Just then, Julian pushed me down to my knees. Why can't you find it? Are you blind? I immediately got what he meant, so I started crawling around pretending to find something. Stellar, I've been looking for you. What are you doing here? I dropped my ring, Mom, and I'm asking her to look for it. Mrs. Branson seemed to believe us. I was so relieved. But later that night, as I was clearing the mess, I almost fell back in fright to see her standing behind me. Do you really think that I have no idea what you're up to? I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am. Stop with your acting, Stellar. And don't forget your place in this house. You're a maid, just like your mom, and that's all you'll ever be. Stay away from my son. I'd already expected this to happen, and I started avoiding Julian as much as possible. I couldn't afford to get us thrown out while Mom was unwell, but it was hard, especially when I found out.
and then you yeah.
Hey.
Julian had
And then you
fallen
hit me with
really
an ad,
sick.
yeah, okay.
After making sure that Mom was
Honestly,
asleep,
kind of
I
a
sneaked
relief,
into the
in a way.
mansion and into his room one night. He seemed to be having a really high fever, and he looked so vulnerable as he slept. I stayed by his side for hours, but just as I was about to leave, he suddenly pulled me down towards him and kissed me. I got lost for a few seconds, but then I quickly pulled away. That was a mistake. I shouldn't even be here. It's not.
I don't even love you. I never loved you. I never had feelings for you. All the things I've done, they never happened. Why is there bro? 7 minutes? What's gonna happen in 7 minutes? What's gonna happen in 7 minutes?
Not a mistake. I really like you, Stellar.
Oh really? Oh really? Yeah, I couldn't tell. You should have been more clear. You should have definitely clarified that a little more.
And I hope you feel the same. Stop liking me, Julian.
Stop
You won't work
liking
out.
me. I'm not good enough. You're the best person I ever met for some reason.
I'm not the girl for you. I won't fit into your world, and your family will never approve of us. Please stop thinking about other people. Just tell me how you feel. I chose not to answer him and walked out, but I...
Why? Why? You've already fucking put your tongue down his throat. You put your tongue down his throat. Why are you even leaving? Like, I don't understand. There is no coming back from this. There is no redemption. There is no coming back from this. Like what?
I couldn't stop thinking about him. A few days later, Candace and her friends were having a pool party, and I went out to serve them drinks. I saw Julian was with them, and one of the girls was literally all over him. The sight made my blood boil. I slammed down the tray and turned to Julian. Excuse me, sir, but can you please come to the kitchen for a moment? I need to show you something. He looked confused and followed me. What is it? I grabbed a tray and tapped it on his head. Stars. Can you see them? I can only see a jealous girl. But you're the one who told me we won't work, Stellar. So that's it.
Oh, I forgot that there were other girls on this planet. You know, can we please get together again? I realize that I'm sad now. I realize that I'm sad and mad, and I'm feeling jealous when I see you with another girl. So, I don't want to feel like that. So, basically, can we not do that? So, basically, can you not hit on other girls? Basically, can we, I take back everything I said. So dumb, bro. It's so goofy, this whole scene.
Now you suddenly don't have feelings for me? You're just a player, Julian. One day you're kissing me, the next day you're flirting with some... Just then, he gently pushed me against the wall and kissed me. And this time, I kissed him back. I couldn't stay away from him anymore, and we
And it's 6 minutes left. 5 minutes, I guess.
began dating in secret.
What? Nah, you think I wouldn't catch this? SCP? Wait a minute. Why is that there? Why is the SCP Foundation in this story? Why is the SCP Foundation in this story? And there's other things here too, but SCP especially. The SCP Foundation doesn't belong in a story like this. It does not belong in a story like this. Putting it in a story like this basically ruins its reputation, bro. The SCP universe is one of the most creative universes that has ever existed, and you're just putting this here, like, come on.
We started sneaking out at night and driving around,
Seriously, why was it there? Like, talk about unexpected.
and we had the best nights of our lives. But then one day, he looked at me seriously and said, "I'm tired of seeing you secretly, Stellar. I just want to let the world know that I'm dating an amazing girl like you. But I'm just a maid, and I'm sure it will be a huge problem with your family. I know it's not going to be easy, but I'll find a way. I just need you to trust me." I do trust you. A week later, Julian's dad came back from abroad, and Mrs. Branson held a huge party for him. During the event, I looked around for Julian, but he seemed way too busy with his guests and didn't look my way once. I didn't think too much of it, until Mrs. Branson stepped on the grand staircase in the hall and asked for everyone's attention. Since we're all gathered here tonight, I can't wait to share some amazing news. My son, Julian, and our business partner's daughter, Casey, are engaged. Cheers to the lovely couple. I stared.
But I wanted Julian. I wanted him. It was perfect.
Stared at Julian in complete shock as he joined his mom with the girl who'd been flirting with him by the pool. And he looked so happy. How could he do this to me? Feeling dazed, I was leaving the room in tears when suddenly Candace stepped in front of me with a smirk. "Oh, I warned you. You're not his type. Not every Cinderella gets her Prince Charming." Just then,
Okay, you've done it before. You can do it again. Matter of fact, you don't even have to just do the arm method. You could do worse than that. You could put the arm behind the back and then tackle her. Because you might as well take out your rage on your worst op. Like, you might as well take out your rage on your op now. Please, I want to see that because, bro, please, I want to see a 1v1. I want to see a fight. I want to see something entertaining, please.
I turned red with rage. I was still holding a tray of appetizers.
Yes, come on.
I slammed it in
Yes!
his face. Everyone gasped and stared at me, and I left as fast as I could. I ran back to our cottage and started packing our things. "We have to leave, Mom." "But why? What's happening, sweetie?" "I can't stay here. Not another minute. We'll be thrown out anyway, so we might as well go ourselves." I cried as I told her everything, and she started helping me pack. As the cab drove us away from that mansion, Mom took my hand. "We should have left years ago, but I was too weak. I just let us suffer without doing anything. What will happen to us now?" "No, Mom. You're so strong for putting up with everything for me. Don't worry. We're gonna get through this together."
Just, like, I don't want to be that guy, but, like, I'm pretty sure you can just get another job. Like, I'm not saying it will be easy, but I'm definitely saying it's possible. And you'll get away from all of those people, bro. Cause like not a single one of those people were good people. None of them were good people. Julian, the mom, the sister, the Julian's, I don't know, bro. Nobody was good, bro. Nobody was good, bro. But Julian was so nice. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from you, okay? I don't want to hear it from you. Come on.
We had enough savings to rent a cheap apartment, and I also sold the branded bag I'd taken from the trash. It was actually worth a small fortune. With some money to go by, we both started looking for jobs. Mom fully recovered soon and started working as a hotel maid, while I worked as a waitress. I also applied for a scholarship to a nursing school. Luckily, I got in, studied and worked hard for 5 years, and was finally an intern at a hospital. One day, I found a bouquet of roses in my hospital locker, and I hated myself for wishing it was from Julian, but it wasn't. It was a patient I'd taken care of some time ago, Enrique. He admitted he liked me and asked me out. Enrique was charming and sweet, but I told him I was too busy for love. But boy, was he persistent.
Okay, but the thing is, are you though? Are you too busy for love? That's the thing. Cause it doesn't, like, okay, to be fair, you were grinding there, you were catching W after W, but you literally just said you wish the flowers were from Julian. So no, I don't think you're too busy for love. I don't think so. Alright, stop capping, okay? Like, you might as well go out with this guy. If you're gonna date someone, you might as well. Please, for the love of God, don't date Julian, bro. Anyone but him, bro. Come on.
He kept showing up and asking me out in the funniest ways.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Julian might actually be the better option here. Because if a guy does...
Boy, was he persistent. He kept showing up and asking me out in the...
Yeah, see, nah. Like, what do you mean the funniest ways? People like this are so desperate. They are so desperate. Think about it. Think about it, bro. Like, I don't think he pulled up like this, but still, it's desperation no matter what.
Funniest ways. And after months, I finally decided to give him a chance. One evening, as I was stepping out of my apartment to meet Enrique, I bumped straight into someone and apologized.
Alright. Going once, going twice. Who do we think this is? Who do we think this is? Could it be the billionaire? Could it be the billionaire's daughter? Could it be Enrique? Or is it Julian? Let's find out.
When I looked up, I saw that it was Julian.
Wow. I am so surprised. I am so mind blown and shocked over this. That, okay, first of all, you do realize this dude probably, like, not only is he out, probably without his wife's consent, but he also had to travel and track down this girl's location. And then he posts up like that. Nah, I feel bad for Enrique now. Enrique is about to get absolutely cucked, bro.
What? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Bro, he's here to fuck you. Like, what do you mean? What else is he here for? Like, what do you mean? Come on.
Are you going out on a date? You look lovelier than ever. Are you freaking kidding me? You're not even ashamed to face me after what you did? And now you're flirting with me? Just wow. I wonder what your wife would have to say about that. I didn't marry her. I didn't want to spend my life being miserable. I also cut ties with my family. Do I look like I care? It's been 5 years, Julian.
I'm not gonna lie, this girl had potential. She had potential. I like her attitude, but you fell for Julian, bro. He was literally born rich. Did he even hustle for anything? Like, but that aside, the worst thing about Julian is his personality. His personality is so cringe, bro. I cannot stand watching him, bro.
Please, just get lost. Before he could say another word, I walked away, shaking with rage. I wondered if he was telling the truth. But even so, he broke my heart in front of everyone, and I could never forgive him for that.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Because I think you forgave him. I think you forgave him.
Julian had somehow gotten a hold of my number, and he kept texting me to meet him once. But I kept ignoring him. One day at the hospital, we
What happened to Enrique, bro?
received a patient who'd been in a bad car accident. And when I looked at the patient...
Okay, going once, going twice. Who do we think this is? Do we think it's the billionaire? Do we think it's the billionaire's daughter? Do you think it's Enrique who's been in a car accident? Or do you think it's Julian?
chart, my heart leapt into my throat. It was Julian.
Wow. I mean, that was a lucky guess. I mean, congratulations for those of you who thought it was Julian.
Rushed to his room
How do you figure that out? Seriously, how do you figure that out? I don't know.
and took his hand as tears streamed down my cheeks. He suddenly opened his eyes and started talking.
I'm about to die. I'm about to die. But please give me that pussy before I die.
Too late. Or it's gonna be something like, listen, I know I have wounds all over my body. I know it's so sad, and I'm in so much pain. But please don't worry about me. While secretly wishing that you'll do something like.
I tried to calm him down, but he wouldn't stop. You have to listen to me, Stellar. Mom threatened to put your mom away in jail for stealing if I didn't break up with you. I knew she really... Mom threatened to put your mom away in jail for stealing if I didn't break up with you. I knew she really meant it. So I agreed to do something that would make you hate me and drive you far away. I was young and weak, and I thought I was doing the right thing. But now I've cut off my family and made something of myself. And there's no point to anything if I don't have you in my life. Gosh, you wanted my attention? You have it. Just shut up and be strong for me right now, okay? Only if you say you love me, because I...
Yeah. People are different, alright? There are probably people falling for Julian right now. Yo, this is so... Oh my god, bro. This is so ridiculous.
I do. I'll see how I feel after a few days.
And then you do realize that there is no redemption. There is no redemption. You literally just said, you have my attention. And you put your tongue down his throat. Why are you even saying this? You might as well tell him you love him, okay? I lost, okay? I couldn't make you change your mind through the screen. So just like, why are you edging everyone? Like, come on, bro.
So you better get well soon, you moron.
You moron. I don't actually love you. But here goes nothing. And I'm gonna kiss you, you moron. Yeah. How many seconds? Okay, 17 seconds. Literally 17 seconds left.
Bent down and kissed him on the lips, and his blood pressure shot up from excitement.
And there we go. I hope you have a good day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.